state. That's what pulled it down into the state that it's in. That's what caused it. That's how it happened. That's how the enemy destroyed the people. And that's how he'll destroy you if you let him. If you do not separate, I'm telling you now, you've got to understand that, because you will buy into it. Whether you believe it or not, over amount of time, you'll buy into it. But as we said, if you don't begin to separate yourself from people who are gossiping, telling bad things about anything, any situation, or anything that don't line up with this Word, if you don't begin to separate yourself from them and tell them you don't want to hear it, you're going to believe it. I'm telling you right now, in a matter of weeks or months, you're going to believe what they're saying. You're going to buy into it, and you're going to think that your pastor hates you when he don't. You're going to think that people hate you when they don't, because you're going to buy into their murmuring and complainings and that gossip. So all I'm telling you now is separate yourself from people like that. If you're one that's doing it, stop it. Because I'm telling you, if the very elect, as we told you, in the last days shall be deceived. How they get deceived? The enemy convinces one sheep of this lie who spreads it, and others buy into it. And the more they hear it, the more deeper they get, until they become hard-hearted, blind, and deaf, and you cannot change them. You cannot change them. And as God said, this was my choice. You gave it to them. You told them clearly on that day 6 months ago, and people looked at you like you was a fool. Well, he don't know what he's talking about. There ain't no way. There ain't no way we'll be separated. There ain't no way we'll be moved out. Well, as I said, I want you to enter these gates this evening looking. If you bought into any of this fruit as seed that he sowed, you've growed. You may not think you have because of problems in your life, and you may not see it right now, but you've growed. And I want you to look at where you've grown. You still got areas to grow, and you will grow. And this church will fulfill that vision that he said. Look at where we're at now. He done his part up to this point. He will do the rest. And we ought to be able to enter these gates tonight with praise and thanksgiving, shouting a victory down, knowing, God, that you've called me to this high calling, and it's going to happen. It is going to come true. It's going to happen. But if I don't separate myself from these people that's talking bad about others and saying bad things about it, I'm going to buy into it. I'm going to believe it. And I'm going to become as hard-hearted as they are. And I'm going to believe I'm right. And when I'm 100% wrong. And that's how it happens. That's what I wanted to share with you today. But think about it today. God wants to help you. He really does. And we're going to go that place. As I said, around 12 will be all that comes through. As what the Lord showed me. What's your number? What's your number that's coming through? What's your number that's coming through it? And what happened to those that got pulled away? One sheep, as we said, was caught by the wolf. Pulled and separated. Began to believe lies. And when we get into a miserable state, how do we try to leave it? We begin to talk to others. They kept listening until they believed it too. And they become hardened of heart. And they pulled away. As I said 2 months ago, somebody told me clearly that somebody tried to get them to leave this church, and they said they know where their church was, and this was their home church. And just recently, they've come to the point that they've left. Why? Because for 2 months they listened to that same person keep saying whatever they were to them. And I know who you are. Like I said, the Lord has showed me. There ain't nothing hid. I know who's talking. I know who's gossiped. I know exactly who they are. But I still love you. But like I said, the Lord showed me clearly, quit crying about it, quit fasting about it. I'm the one that did it. It's my choice, not you. You gave them the truth. They made the choice to listen to that mumbo-bumbo. They made the choice to not follow. They made that choice to go. I did it, saith the Lord. You better not cry about my decision, because you're disgracing me. Let it go, Shane. Let it go. And that's what I'm telling you. But if you're still listening to gossip, and you're still listening to bad things, if you don't quit, you're going to get sifted too. You're going to be sifted too. You're going to be hardened of heart. You're going to become deaf of hearing. And you're going to become blind as a bat and be 100% wrong according to this word and think you're 100% right. That's how it happens. That's how it happens. Anyone else have anything you'd like to say before we dismiss this morning? Need prayer or anything? Yeah, if y'all don't care, come and help us pray. You can stop.